Hey everyone, I did a couple of stages to this video that I want you to see, and behind it you can see the sproutings newly, and they're yellow. I'm going to talk about the seeds, what stages it's in, go over what I did yesterday, and show you what they look like from this morning to right now where they are ready to eat. And I'm on a cell phone. I don't have software, so I'm going to try to do this as best I can, putting in 2 very short films right after this. Hey everyone, nobody exactly put this in the comments, which I would love you to do if you want me to do a different channel or continue like this, dragging all my pets in the film. You can go and get, I'm going to be very careful with how I speak because you know what happened to me, so figure it out. You can get this on eBay, 2 tablespoons in a mason jar. You wash it, 2 tablespoons, you wash. Hold on, sorry. Hey everyone, nobody exactly put this in the comments, which I would love you to do if you want me to do a different channel or continue like this, dragging all my pets in the film. You can go and get, I'm going to be very careful with how I speak because you know what happened to me, so figure it out. You can get this on eBay, 2 tablespoons in a mason jar. You wash it, 2 tablespoons, you wash it out, rinse it. You get a mesh type of top like this, okay? Or a cheesecloth. You rinse it out and you put it in a container in the dark like this so the water drips out. And every day for 4 to 5 days, you're gonna rinse it. Those are the seeds that you see on the top. It's all yellow because it hasn't had the chlorophyll yet in it. And I will show it to you tomorrow when I take it out into the light so it all becomes green. And what I did with this is I planted, you can see, hold on, amazing. But I replanted and put it into this hydroponic system. You can see I don't have great lighting right now, but they're coming up in a few days. Boom, they're taken to the rock wool in a net cup, and then I've got a dome over it for humidity, not like we need it in Florida. It's hotter than you can imagine. I think that this is cilantro, but once again, I didn't name it. And the dill isn't doing that great. It went a little nutsy. And then I've got my African violets, people. Oh, there's no sun coming through. If you listen to Dane, I'm just letting you know, he will tell you about the dimming. So growing inside is a really good idea. And if you have any trouble with bugs, you might get yourself some neem oil. You can also get that online. They told me, YouTube told me, that I cannot leave a link. And I got shut down for leaving a link. If you could believe it, everybody leaves links. Everybody says everything. Everybody sells stuff. But if you are a conservative person who prays and tells the truth, we have a problem. It's really sad because we all should come together, get along, and help each other because we don't know for however long we're here. We've got to be kind and good to each other and grow nice things and have flowers. I used to be on a forum. You can look it up. I'll bet it's still there. The African Violet Forum. I also was known as Vanda Vixen because I had Vandaceous orchids at one time. I had orchids like you can't believe. I've got orchids in around the aquariums, but once again, the lighting and my porch is very hot. They cannot be with no wind in very hot situation without a good situation of a lot of sun and then shade in the afternoon, or morning sun, then shade. There's strap leaf, there's regular leaf. I love oncidiums and cattleyas and phalaenopsis, and I have a real green thumb, guys, a real one. But growing inside has been so rewarding. I can't tell you, I wish I would have filmed. I didn't know I could get it up on this channel. How many times that I harvested my lettuce and had salad. I'm not kidding. You know what it feels like to grow your own? I'm gonna try cherry tomatoes, but you gotta see this. That's celery, people. Celery growing back from throwing it out. And the lettuce. And now that I've got the good, what do you call it? Fertilizer that I waited for. And by the way, it's really good, and I'll show you that another time. It helps to fertilize. You know what's going on with the fish being dead everywhere. Let's see if they make fertilizer at least out of it. It's so sad. Okay, I want to show you that my artwork, I hand did the gnomes, and in German you say gnome. This is the female, and I'm going to show you her hubby. And I did this out of clay, German clay, and all hand done, no molds. This is the tree in the forest, and a little mushroom. Yes, and we have more. I have a female somewhere. Wonder where she went. There's another one that I did, and actually he was going to sit up in the tree, but I moved about 11 times, no lie. And then my mother passed away. I ended up here. Thank you, Mom, for the home that I have. And we all have to be grateful for whatever it is. Whatever it is, whoever it is, we have to be thankful. I'll have to show you more at another time. I was inspired by the ones I got when I was a kid in the 80s. Those are them. And I have a book. And I am an artist. I don't know if any of you know that. But eventually, I wouldn't mind selling my artwork at some time. Anyway, back to growing the sprouts. You can get all kinds of sprouts, and they'll come like this. You can do micro greens, which I'm not a fan of. This is red clover sprouts. You can see the company there. I'm not promoting anything. Nobody helps me on my channels. And or you could do stuff like this. This is mung bean seeds, 4 to 7 days, pre-soak, 4 hours, and then you put it in here. You see that? Okay. And you can freeze them, wrap them up, freeze them. You can put them in shakes. They've got more vitamins in it than it is when you buy broccoli and you're boiling it, okay? And show you. Here's another one. Non-GMO, 100% seed. Okay, red kale sprouts. Okay, you can see what they look like a little bit. Get the idea, everyone, without me being kicked off of here again. It's amazing, right? Our First Amendment. Alrighty, so I'm going to put this back in a dark place so it will go back in the dark till tomorrow morning. I'll rinse it off, and then I'll give it sunlight on the 5th day. Okay? Give it sunlight, and it will all turn green. And it will look like the sprouts that are very expensive in the grocery store. And you don't know where it really came from. You don't know if it has pesticides. So the healthier you stay, the better you are to you and your family and your friends and your church and your synagogues. Okay? So keep looking up. Don't give up. Don't give in. By the way, there was a huge parade in Palm Beach today. Well, the other one disappeared somewhere in Mars, Jupiter, wherever he goes on a spaceship. If you know who I'm talking about, you know the emperor who was naked. That guy, he's MIA. And the other one was playing golf. And I would say 1,000 people at least lined up with flags, banners, screaming, "We love you," 45 today on President's Day. So I'm pretty proud that I was born in a month with George Washington and Abe Lincoln. Not bad. Keep looking up, everybody. Look at that time. And by the way, I'm keeping a diary on what they do for promoting great health. And I got to tell you, thyme is one heck of a herb, and something you guys need to do some research. Learn about what God put on this earth. That's free. Free, people. Go out in your gardens. Go out in the woods. Go foraging. You can't believe the medicinal qualities of these plants. And how spoiled we got, thinking going to the grocery store was the biggest thing, right? Well, we can do it ourselves. Try, people. Try. And let me know in the comments what you think. And I also want to let you know I'm growing, but look at that one. Look how fast it's going. Now, this one, it's almost a month. It's a passion flower, one of my favorites. And I love the tea, and it helps you go to bed at night. And I thought, well, I would love to see that plant around my home. I grew up with passion flowers around my home, and they're the most beautiful. I love them. Okay, and I'm going to try to grow hibiscus, and I got a lemon tree outside, well, on my porch, my very hot porch. And I'm going to try to grow some berries. Figure that one out. A sea grape is something I love too, that I'm going to do. All right, everybody, enough is enough. I did enough today. And I'm going to put this away. All right. And show it to you tomorrow. So keep looking up, and don't forget. So now we're going to take a look. Yep. That's another story on another channel. Hold on, guys. Gonna go take a look over here. And we're going to look at what was going on with the yellow earlier today. Okay, everybody. So this is the 5th day of the broccoli. Took it out, washed it, shook it. You make sure you pour out the water, and then you have to sit it in a windowsill and let it get the green, which is the chlorophyll, with all the vitamins. And I will try to put the films together to show you what it looks like in a few hours. All right. This is a keto bread that I made with spinach, garlic, red onion, cheese, some butter, and almond flour. It is delicious. And so I don't use any bread, no crackers, no cake, no cookies, no sugar. And trust me, I would love to have sugar. But I have been making keto and on a keto diet for the last couple of years. And it really works. Okay, there it is. And now, let me see. Hold on. Show you the update. You're really in here, guys. Okay. The update on this right now. Okay, so it turned green. So let's see what it looks like tonight. Hey everybody, I'm going to try to put a few films together to show you now that the chlorophyll has been made. After it starts to turn green like this, see, those are the seeds it broke away from, right? And the chlorophyll's coming in there. Then when this is ready, you put it through a strainer, you shake out and divide out the good sprouts from all those beans. You wash that away, and then you put it away in, pack it into the refrigerator for a few days. You can add it to smoothies, sandwiches, salads. It's so healthy. And you can freeze it, if you have a vacuum pack. It's just so great, so nutritious. And I just thought I'd show you that I spent the whole, day, besides other things that I was doing, getting it to turn green. Okay? So I wanted you to see that. And I will be connecting the films together. Hopefully I'm on a cell phone. And if you ever want to know why everything is wrapped with blue, there's mason jars. They've got tape all around them, because if they were in the clear jar with those lights, the LED lights and stuff every day, it would develop moss, algae under, in the glass, and you don't want that. So that's why you see all the blue around the bottles. Okay? So I'll be splicing these together. And I add a little sea salt to my sprouts, and it is delicious. Excellent. And now I'm going to add sea salt and make myself a salad with some bean sprouts on it. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And if you want to get the real news, which I'm having trouble getting stuff up on the other platform, you can't even make this up. You saw Tucker. I will be giving his report about the Christians. You might see that right now without me saying it. Those reports will be up on my other channel. Keep looking up. And this bottle ran me around $8 and something, and you get a few good meals out of it. So keep looking up, and don't forget to pray. Leave your comments on the bottom if you like this. Should I make another channel about how to grow and continue showing you the lettuce and what's going on? And then we'll take a trip to see how the fish are doing after I use the General Cure. And I did put gumdrops back in the 20-gallon, but I'll be showing you the updates on that. So keep looking up. And might do a thing on the mustard seed, making some mustard with mustard seed. And I always say, if you have a little smidge of faith, just like that mustard seed, God made no mistakes. He gave us the mustard seed. And watch your faith grow. Keep looking up. And don't forget to